Hello and welcome, boys and girls and everyone betwixt. It's me, Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, and I'm joined today by a very special guest, the one, the only, Professor from Tolarian Community. How are you today, Ryan?
I'm fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to this episode of Dies to Removal. What are we talking about today, Vince?
Oh shit, did I not get... Was there a memo? Was there an email? I thought we were just playing some Commander.
Oh, okay. Well, that's also
It's EDH and Chill, Brian, and I can say anything I want because it's on my channel, so I can talk about fisting and fucking...
Yeah, and it's sexual, right? EDH and Chill.
Yeah,
you know that means sex,
yes,
right?
Yes, there's a suggestion that you're in my boudoir. There should be maybe a leopard print wallpaper behind us right now, maybe a stain in the bottom left hand corner. So yeah, welcome to the boudoir. What did you like Commander? Is it your thing? We've no.
I do like Commander. It is one of my many things. I actually would argue that although it is not my favorite format, I would make an argument that Commander is kind of the best Magic the Gathering format. Not that, best means a lot of different things to a lot of people, but perhaps the strongest in terms of its ability to continue on without problems, to be widely applicable, to let you play how you want to play largely. Like if you go through those categories, to have budget options that are viable, name qualities that you want in a format, and you start applying those to Modern or Pauper or Standard or Legacy or even Cube, and you enter a lot of issues. And Commander doesn't really have issues.
By comparison, like Commander, you get to... Magic at its heart is about gathering, right? It's about getting together with friends and playing with bits of cardboard and slinging spells. And sometimes the game itself isn't even necessarily the important part of the game pieces. Sometimes it's about the stories you get to tell and the fun you have along the way, right? And EDH is more pure than most formats like that because you just get to fuck about. Or at least I do, anyway.
Oh, no. EDH isn't about the fun you have along the way. It's about the misery you cause your opponents.
Well, I like to play stacks, so I actually am into that.
Right. So you're a... Oh, and I'm on your channel. You're a fucking asshole.
Whoa! People are gonna...
If you play stacks, you're a... I see.
I don't always play stacks. Like my current paper Commander deck is actually Tachyova, which is like a land-based combo. So I just sit masturbating for about 5 minutes. Last time I played, we were rushing to have a game in a half an hour slot we had left. And I was fumbling, I was like recording my mana incorrectly, people were like rolling their eyes at the table. I'm trying to go fast. So I'm not always stacks, sometimes I'm combo. But what's your flavour of misery today then, Brian? What sort of misery are we inflicting on people today?
Well, we're not doing stacks, that's for sure. I realized that adult channel, but I didn't realize it was rated that grotesque for that grotesque content. I just brought a bunch of fucking elves. I just brought a bunch of fucking elves. So like, let's just have an elf ball. It's elf ball with a twist. So you know elf ball, right?
Yeah.
It's let's just throw a bunch of fucking elves at our opponents.
So which
I'm really having fun cursing, by the way. I'm really having fun cursing.
I think people in the comment section are going to lose their minds because I don't know how.
Are they going to lose their fucking minds?
Yes, they are. Hopefully.
I was a professor. I was Professor Elfball. I cursed like crazy because it got the students' attention.
Yeah.
Because I was teaching literary fucking analysis at 8 a.m.
There's an irony
so you
there,
had to
isn't there?
do that.
In your education
and so
career,
you have to get their attention.
F-bombs, but on YouTube, you have to be a bit more. Well, not have to be, but you've chosen to be a bit more reserved, cautious. I don't know what word you use.
No, I just decided that it was family friendly.
Yeah, and that's fair enough. But I'm saying it's funny
friendly.
That you're family friendly on YouTube, but in your educational career, you necessarily weren't family friendly.
I taught adults at a college, so it was adults. So we were all adults in there, and so I'd be like, all right, so examining the protagonist's actions on page 83. What a fucking asshole, right? Huh? I was just always trying to elicit a response from a bunch of sleepy students. But yeah, so this is like a twist on Elf Ball, but it is red-green Elf Ball.
So who's the commander? Which Radha is it?
Radha, the new Radha from Dominaria.
The new one, the better one. Okay, good.
Yes, the better one. And it's still, though, it's basically Elf Ball with a lot of toys, because Elf Ball, like with most monocolored commander decks, it's very linear in what you can do. You're really confined by color, and so by putting the red in there, you've got a lot of really fun options to kind of, if you want to be really broad about it, you could describe this as Gruul Elf aggro. And I think that's so it's still very aggressive deck, but it also has some fun.
So look to things to take extra combat steps and just slam elves into people. Is that
it? And I like that. So I'm much more of a tribal oriented Commander player. I love building combo decks for Commander, but I don't like playing combo decks in Commander, if that makes sense. I love engineering with blueprints, these clever combo decks, and then when I play with them, I'm bored out of my fucking mind. And I just would much rather be playing with creatures. I love toolkit decks. I love maybe a Voltron deck, or ones that pivot between.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Or betwixt, as you like to say.
We've got Green Sun Zenith and like Quarter Calling and What does Wildest Dreams do? Oh, okay, no, that's not. Ignore that. I thought it was another tutor. I've never seen this card in my life. It's some Kaladesh rare. So with this deck, then, is it budget? Is this a cheap enough deck to build, or are we all out?
It's not all out, but I would describe it as just modest. I don't have the exact price tag. I can punch it into like.
I'll stick it up on screen now.
Yeah, stick up the price tag. I mean, like, this is the problem actually with Commander these days, is that it's really go budget or there's no middle ground. Mm-hmm. You can do budget Commander for. I mean, what would you say the price range of budget? What is the top end?
I think I'm disconnected from the little man nowadays because I'm just such a big deal now, Brian. I don't know if you know. I've got a YouTube channel and everything. I'm just disconnected from the little man.
Yes.
So sometimes
you're up to you just hit 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube, didn't you? Congratulations.
2,000. We're getting there. But I joke, but at the same time, there's a truth of that because because I play a lot online and I rent my cards the majority of the time. I don't know what cards are even worth sometimes, and then people I'll have cards that I'll play in Commander. They go, that's an expensive card. I'm like, is it? Is it really? Because I've had it since it got released and stuff. So I don't really know where I place the budget. But I'm also
I say $100 and under for Commander
for the deck or for each per card.
Well, you got to have all 10 original duels.
I mean, this has got a Gaea's Cradle in it, Brian. That's like $300, I think, in paper at the moment. 200.
Well, but yeah. I mean, don't use that in paper.
I do though, and then people see me play Gaea's Cradle and they're like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not going to not play with it." It's
right.
I also play
Legacy, that's the thing about playing on Magic Online.
Yeah. That's one of the beauties of playing on Magic Online. Things are cheaper, much cheaper. Gaea's Cradle is apparently $2.65 online. It's one of the most dearest cards in your deck. It's $2.65, where in paper it's $280 or whatever. Like,
I think it's more than that now. Actually,
exactly. It's crazy. So I do advocate. So again, this is one of your first times dipping your toe into Modo for EDH. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I tried it once before, and I found it to be a sluggish.
It is a bit sluggish and it is a bit clunky. I think it's a lot more fun when you're playing with people. So if you've got people who are playing with you, so I have friends who play with me in the other seats, that's good. And this, where we're gonna share the piloting responsibilities. I'll do the clicking. If you what's the comment that Michael Fassbender makes to himself in that Alien film? If you do the fingering,
I've never seen it. I never saw Alien.
Okay, for context, it's a bit of a two.
And I don't know who Michael Fassbender is.
Oh my god, he's just a handsome actor, man. Okay, that's what you need to know. And there's two.
More
clones.
power to him. I don't know who he is.
There's two clones of Michael Fassbender, and one of them's like the more mature one, and he's teaching the other one to play a flute because they're like robots, they're simulants. Okay, and he says to him in a straight-laced,
clones or robots. Those are two completely different things.
I'm trying to explain it quickly, but I'll say it more succinctly for your benefit, Brian. They're actually are they called replicants or simulants? Simulants in Alien. So they look like humans, but underneath they're all white and fleshy and gooey and stuff. They're robots. They're semi-bio-organical like robots. Okay.
And this is very clear.
I know. You've just that's not the important bit. That is not the important bit. The important bit.
They're the aliens.
No, they're the robots that help humans to colonize. I'm going to speak very slowly to Siggy now. Robots that help humans to colonize other planets because they can go and do things that they wouldn't necessarily be able to do because they're dangerous and they're stronger and smarter and more dexterous and stuff. Okay.
Okay.
And there's one played by Michael Fassbender who meets an older version of himself that's been stuck on a planet and has been teaching himself all sorts of things that he's not allowed to learn, like musical instruments. Anyway, getting to the point, Michael Fassbender puts a pipe in the other Michael Fassbender's mouth and says to him, "If you do the fingering, I'll do the blowing," which is a serious line in like a serious science fiction movie, and that was the reference I was making, but you haven't seen it, so.
Watch me. I'll do the fingering. Go on.
I have not seen Alien, no.
You've seen the original Alien, though, right?
I haven't. No.
Oh. I'd recommend watching that.
Never saw Alien.
Alien's good. Aliens is good. Alien 3's pretty bad. Resurrection's so bad it's funny.
I never saw 1, 2, or 3.
But you like sci-fi, right?
Yeah. Ah. Is it sci-fi or is it a horror movie? I heard it's a horror movie.
Aliens kind of like it's elements of.
I don't like horror. I don't watch horror. I don't like scary stuff. I don't like scary stuff. I don't like gore, and I don't like horror, and so that's why I probably haven't seen it.
And that's more than fair enough. That's more than fair enough.
Yes. I don't like that stuff. It makes me uncomfortable. Have I seen what?
The Thing.
No, I never saw Fantastic Four.
Right, let's play some Magic because I'm losing.
I haven't.
No, it's not.
I haven't.
Not Fantastic Four. The movie. That was a bit. Right, you're joking, right?
I have not seen Fantastic Four.
Oh my god!
I heard it sucked. I didn't watch any superhero movies till literally a year ago. I saw my first Marvel movie like a year ago or a year and a half ago. Whenever, I think it was just a year ago when I saw my first Marvel.
I'm referring to John Carpenter's 1986 movie The Thing, not the Marvel character. Never mind. It's a very gory alien invasion movie. But anyway, moving on. I'll do the fingering, Brian, and you can do the blowing. I think is where I was going with that.
But I'm very good at fingering. Okay, no?
This is the new overlay for Modo that's been installed yesterday, so I don't even know what this fucking does.
Yep. Alright, let me know when we're going.
Brawl open play. Oh, that poor one. Look at that. Look at that one person.
Please show that. Oh my god.
I feel
Would you
so
do me a favor
bad.
and just grab a clip of that to send to me so I can tweet that out?
Yeah.
If there's one person in Brawl open play.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to snip it now. Right, Brian, we're in.
Yes.
We lost the die roll according to this box down here, so we're waiting to find out. Okay, we're against Surak Dragonclaw.
Alright.
Kapala, Warden of the Waves.
I love this opponent that is using Kapala as their commander. That's pretty rad.
I mean, Merfolk need all the help they can get, so people should be, it's like a training. No, not training wheels. What's it called? A handicap playing with Merfolk, isn't it? Yeah. And then we've got Rowan Kenrith and Will Kenrith. What does this even do?
You realize this is 2 of my preview cards here. Kapala was my preview card, but then it got leaked, but it was my preview card. And Will and Rowan Kenrith was my preview card as well.
Oh, wicked. You get legendary rares and mythics. That must be nice.
Yeah. It was, except that they leaked Kapala. And so then I got a bunch of commons.
Yeah, Wizards probably should try to stop leaking things. That would be good. I don't think we can keep this hand. It seems to be that we can't cast any of our 1-drops.
Yeah, no. This hand is very bad. We need at least 1 forest.
There we go. 1 forest, a Ghost Quarter, Azuri. What could possibly go wrong?
I guess it's a rough one, but
it's a 2-lander.
Yeah.
And we can't cast any other spells out of it. But do we risk it? Do we risk it and have a game where we just sit and watch other players play Magic?
Yep.
Okay, cool. We'll keep this. Right, it's got the Dragonclaw's turn first. Watch them all go turn 1. Oh no, Evolving Wilds. Good. I was scared of Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault, that sort of nonsense.
So here we are also experiencing the upgraded HUD.
Indeed. I mean, in this menu here, all we see is this bar at the top is upgraded. Everything else is the same as it always was.
Okay. I had viewers that were being, some of them quite nasty to me when I made a video of the arena interface to Magic Online, and they were like, I guess you don't pay attention to the fact that a Magic Online overhaul is coming within days, do you? And I was just like, I didn't get into it, but I just wanted to be like, oh, you actually trust that that's going to make a significant improvement? That's adorable. Here we are.
Yeah, the overhaul has been... I mean, it looks a lot better on the front end of things, but once you get into a game, it looks exactly the same as it does. Also, our parlor opponent, for some reason, was nice enough not to play a land. I think they disconnected. What a good start.
Yep. Well, we're fine on lands here. I mean... Yeah,
just going to slam some enchantments and artifacts. I was going to say do-nothings, but I mean, it's unfair to refer to Beastmaster Ascension as a do-nothing. The card's pretty absurd.
Yeah, and I mean, we can bring that out and let it sit there. Yeah. Start racking up those counters.
That's my favourite thing on EDH and Chill, is that we tend to always have a game where one of our opponents doesn't want to play because their hands weren't good enough and disconnect. So it's always 3-player games of Commander. Because people don't have to shuffle up and it'll find another game. It's too easy to find another game, so they always quit. Well... Not very eventful from us there.
No, but we're building.
Are we going to play Lovecraft's Beastry or Beastmaster Ascension first? Beastery?
I'd do the Beastery.
Yeah, the Scry's too good.
Scry.
Oh, what a bastard. I want a ramp.
Well, you can't ramp. You're an elves. No, wait.
Oh, this person knows who I am. So what does Sort Dragonclaw do?
Did you know that you could read the card, and reading the card explains the card?
Thanks for that. Now I just know. It gives things trample.
It can't be countered.
And your creatures can't be countered as well? Is that what it does? Yeah. It's a Gaze Herald strapped to an archetype of... What was the red archetype in Theros?
What do you mean the red archetype in Theros?
They had archetypes in each of the colours, didn't they? As in, like, actual creatures called archetypes. And the blue one gave flying to everything, and the green one gave hexproof to everything. The white one gave first strike. So archetype of courage, archetype of endurance.
I don't remember. I can't... literally, my brain does not retain that memory.
I only know because, like, what is one of them in Q? Oh, no, because the green ones he's playing Legacy, that's why. Right. Time to scry.
All right, here we go. Let's start scrying.
We're on the board. We're on the board.
Now we're playing with power.
Scry 1 every turn is a pretty powerful effect, to be fair.
It is.
And it's like a really
it's
fixed
basically a
glimpse.
Pokedex. Lifecrafter's Bestiary is a Pokedex.
Huh. I hadn't actually thought of that before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you play Pokemon? I forget.
Yes. So I played a lot of the first and second gen. I bought Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu.
Did you buy Eevee or Pikachu?
I bought Eevee.
That's the correct choice.
My wife loves Eevee as well, and I'm very excited. Thing is, I didn't really finish Eevee because I've played Red and Blue, of course, every iteration of it so far, several times.
Yeah.
That I kind of got a bit bored, even though some of the new editions are very good. But I'm
Are
very
you excited about the new one coming out? It's set in jolly old England.
It is, wherever the region is actually called. But yeah, it's a facsimile of good old Blighty.
From Japan to Hawaii to England. It's pretty cool.
To Blighty, yeah. But I'm excited because I've been wanting a main franchise game on a decent system that isn't a handheld for a long time. And
yeah. Well, there's no reason to have a Game Boy and a console anymore. They just need one system.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous, the idea that they would have two separate systems now. And I think the Switch is just fantastic. It's your handheld and your console.
I fucking love the Switch. I really do. Are we keeping this? Do you want this?
The Harbinger. So the nice thing about that is it is a good tutor.
Do you know what we're getting? What else would we need?
Well, I mean, it depends on what you want to do. Do you want to go I mean, like, what do you want to grab? We've got them in there. The nice thing that I like about Elvish Harbinger, though, is that you can tap it for mana. So it's also a mana dork, and it's going to go and ensure that we get the elf that we need. We've got Azuri, so we can dig through. I mean, like, given this deck, getting more ramp might be good.
Yeah, okay.
So if more bodies, getting maybe we've got some token generators in there. I mean, I'd personally, I think the Harbinger's pretty sweet.
I'm going to slam it now because we either want to hit a land or a mana dork there, and it's a mana dork. Also now we want to go get more mana.
And we've got the Fauna Shaman, Immaculate Magistrate. It's a pretty strong hand for just getting some the elves to ball out of control.
We need some mana. What makes mana? Heritage Druid? That's in here, isn't it? The one that taps.
Yeah, Heritage is right up there. Heritage is in there. It's second column.
There we go. So that's a good consideration, right?
Yeah. We've also got Archdruid.
Archdruid might be good. But Heritage Druid we can use next turn, can't we? Because in Heritage Druid we can actually play both Fauna Shaman and Heritage Druid, then use all three of them for green mana, can't we?
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's pretend we're playing Legacy. I've lost it. Fuck. There we go. Card is pretty gas.
Did you select it correctly? It looked like you might have missed it.
No, I'm sure. Trust me, I play a lot of Modo. I'm a stickler for punishment. Yeah, I revealed it. It's on top of our library, isn't it?
Sure.
I think. Sure, he says. I put the signal out for people on my Discord to join us. And then there were updates.
That was a mistake. Whoever told you to do that was an idiot.
What the fuck? Whenever a face-down creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. Whenever a permanent you control is turn face up, if it's a creature, it's possibly +2 into end of turn. Huh.
That's pretty nice.
It must be playing Morph Tribal.
I'm bummed we don't get to see the Merfolk player with their Merfolk deck.
Well, if we Elfball someone to death quickly enough, we can get a second game in. But we'll probably never get to see the Merfolk player. They probably saw it was me and thought, oh, he fucking hates Merfolk. I'm not going to play with him.
Why do you hate Merfolk?
Because historically, Merfolk has a good matchup against the decks that I like to play in Modern. So.
That's actually a valid reason.
Yeah, so
I thought you might have. That's actually a valid reason.
I've developed a distaste for them. Also, I do find that their play style, the style of decks where you like the Vile decks where you play creatures and they get bigger and then you hit people with them, isn't really my.
Yeah. Oh God
thing.
forbid you fucking play creatures.
No, I love creatures.
I
love creatures.
That's not what Magic the Gathering
but
should
making
some
fucking vanilla.
Stacks,
No,
static orb,
no.
winter orb. And, yeah, that's
Shut up. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that creature decks, for me, I prefer ones with intricacies. Merfolk has intricacies, sure. Like, I don't like humans. I don't like spirits. I don't like Merfolk. These decks where they just make vanilla 4/4s and hit people with them is just boring.
Yeah, and you know what's not boring? Stacks. That's not boring
at all.
It's
not boring for
when
me.
You're playing against someone who drops winter orb and static orb, and yeah, that's not boring at fucking all.
I'm going to play the Heritage Druid, Brian. I'm going to also choose to ignore you moaning about stacks. I don't always play stacks.
Why didn't you play the Beastmaster Ascension? Okay.
Because I wanted to make lots of mana this turn.
Okay, well, use that mana to play the Beastmaster Ascension at some point.
Yeah.
Now you can get the.
This is the cheapest elf we've got in hand. So if you play this, we can make 3 more mana.
No. Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then
I would say you can do a Zuri, but then we can't make 3 mana. So I guess do the Fauna Shaman.
Yeah. So we cast this.
Fauna Shaman. It's a Fauna Shaman.
This is one of my preview cards for Eternal Masters. True story. I did get a rare once. A reprint.
They gave you a preview card? Wow, they must have been desperate.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they even forget about me. Don't give me them until I ask them nicely. Sometimes.
You don't have one for Core Set, I see. I'm sorry.
What?
They sent us the list. Well, I mean, I have my Core 2020
Oh,
card,
man. Have I been missed out?
And they have a list. He's sending us the list of everybody who gets one now for some reason. I don't understand.
It's to stop leaks, I guess. Do you know what? I
guess.
I don't mean it dismissively because I'm not getting one, but I'm like, what? Oh, you fucker. Okay, we're not going to make 3 mana this turn.
Wow.
Aggressive.
All right. That is aggressive.
Yeah, sure. Fine, Dranbo. If you're watching this video, Dranbo, fine. Be like that. Anyway, so I've just found out I don't have a Core Set 2020 preview. To be honest, after getting the comments last time, and I did moan a little bit about it, I don't really mind. Like...
don't worry, they probably didn't watch the video.
Yeah, exactly. I know that.
I've learned that. They don't even watch my preview. Don't. It's so funny. Like early on when I got my first couple preview cards, I would write back and I'd be like, "What'd you think?" And it would be like, yeah, good. Was like, and then it was like, then I'd sometimes get a more detailed response later, which is like they went and watched it after I asked, and then it turned into like they just, honest to God, had not. I would be like, hey, it was fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed as much. Like I've said this publicly already on a stream before, so I'll say it one more time. I spoke to an unnamed person at WotC about previews before, and they said, "Oh, this time round we're only giving them to streamers." And I responded saying, "Well, I stream to an audience of around 200 people every Monday night. Did you know that?" And their response was, "Well, I do now. Bear with me. I'll try and get you a spoiler." And I was like, "Thanks." So I'm not bad mouthing them too much here. I get it. You know, the ins and outs of a business is not easy, and there's probably reasons for this stuff. But yeah, they don't really know what content creators make. No. I guess it doesn't matter to them, does it? Really? They're there to make cards, Brian. Have you seen the card stocks being improved, Brian? Are you excited?
I did a video all about it.
Oh, I saw it go up today. I was too busy actually trying to make content myself today. I was playing a lot of Magic.
Yeah. No, I as I said, I mean, the short of it from my video is that I personally feel it's the best, most concrete statement they've given on it. Like, I was very, it's funny, I would get into these disagreements where, with viewers where I would say they're not addressing the card stock. And a lot of viewers said to me, oh, they did address it. And they point to these things where they did kind of address it, but I felt they were insufficient. I didn't like the previous statements on it. I felt they were very, very political and wishy-washy and blah, 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 blah. You can go and justify it. I don't tend to justify
I'll link to that video because people are probably now interested in what you had to say. So I'll link to that video now, look in the cards. So if you click the eye up in the top of the right-hand corner, there should be an second or third one down.
Look at that. There it is. I see it. It just like goes down. Click that and you can get off this channel and onto mine. That's fantastic.
No. Load it in a separate tab. Watch this video through. Make sure you come back.
Right.
Come back here, you fucks. But on that topic, it's interesting because in Europe the card stock hasn't been that bad. So
Europe, you guys. Well, you have the
Dutch
card stock coming out of Belgium.
Yeah, that's Belgium. That's really nice. European. I mean, I'm British, so I don't really understand what Europe is. I know I need to get out of it because it's evil. But yeah, so because of that, my
that's gonna work out well for you.
I know it's gonna be fucking terrible. But my understanding of the card stock issue is kind of like finite, and I don't want to say I don't care about things that don't involve me, but it's so not an issue with the
but
players
you're
around me.
British, so that's what Brexit's about.
That's kind of what we do. Yeah, like that's what colonialism's all about. Just looking after your own interest.
And that'll never come to bite you in the ass ever.
I know. Well, your president is over here right now trying to buy our National Health Service. The bastard. Somebody's going to comment now.
Shit, the balls on him.
They're going to be like, "Oh, why'd you have to get political?" I'm like, "Because I hate this shit." Oh. But yeah, the ball's on him. The ball's on him, Brian. He's got the balls. The balls of a big old...
They're probably small and withered.
And orange and covered in what's-it dust. Some people are going to be hating this in the comment section. I'm sorry. The politics will kind of end there. We're not going to talk anymore about
that. Doesn't mean I don't. Now, that is not me revealing my politics. Like, for example, just to offer both sides here, I'm sure Bill Clinton's balls are small and withered. They're not orange, though. They're probably... I would think Clinton's are kind of like a powder blue, like you could probably blow like that and like this little like white powder would come off of them.
White powder, like flaky skin.
Yeah, but I would imagine his testicle skin flakes off into a very fine powder, like baby powder. Is that where baby powder comes from? It might come from Bill Clinton's testicle skin. It might.
On another note,
this way, now everybody knows that I was fair and even-handed in my making fun of President Testicles.
More importantly, beyond the president's testicles, they're turning our heritage druid into a 0-3, and I'm very upset.
That does suck.
Dranbo, if you're watching this video, I officially hate... I thought we were going to untap with like fucking shitloads of mana, and we're going to make loads of elves, and now we're going to just probably cast a 4-drop and pass.
He's turned our elf ball blue.
Wow. How... Oh, no, it doesn't change blue. I was going to say, how apt, considering the conversation about blue ball. Fucking Planeswalker commanders piss me off as well. Especially partner ones. Isn't Oathbreaker, apparently, according to the guy who... like adjudicates the rules, says that you're allowed 2 signature spells alongside Will and Rowan.
Yeah, I don't know that I agree.
I think that sounds absurd. I think that sounds like a recipe for disaster. Like
it's a bit extreme, but I think partner commanders of any kind are extreme. I think that's bullshit. So think about it this way. It's like, I mean, I guess in for a penny, in for a pound is an American saying that I'll say here. In for a penny, in for a pound, definitely an American saying. And
what does it mean,
it's just
Brian?
like, well, we have this thing called pounds, and they're how we weigh things. So
no way, we have pounds too, but you use them to buy things.
You buy things with weight?
No, but with pounds. Also, pound is a term used to describe,
weight.
Like, you can pound the shit out of someone, You can pound someone's balls if you're into it as well. I guess you put that on top of our life, which we need land drops.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
In for a penny, in for a pounding.
In for a pounding.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
Is this too dirty for your channel? I feel like we're being too dirty.
No, I've talked about worse than this. But don't forget, kids. Well, if you're kids, stop watching. Right, anyway.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ.
We have 6 mana here. I guess we can just play Beastmaster Ascension and Azuri.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet to me. I want to get that Ascension going.
We might as well.
If we can do both.
Yeah, and then we can also attack with our 0-3 to put a counter on it. Go, Azuri, my renegade leader. Go! If they counter this, I'm gonna be very surprised. They have no mana up. Since the UI update, by the way, Modo is choppier. That used to be really smooth. Look at...
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all.
But at least that used to be smooth. It was the one smooth thing left.
Yeah. It was smooth as Bill Clinton's testicles.
Do you know what this deck needs? This deck needs a Vivian, the one that gives creatures flash. So you can flash things in with this mana. When Will Kenrith is turning your creatures into 0/3s. For that exact circumstance. So Bill Clinton's testicles are blue but with white powder. Like a bonbon. Are you aware of bonbons?
Well, yeah, I'm aware of bonbons. I was just more picturing like baby powder. I would think that
I'm picturing sherbet. Like in the Oval Office, and he's just dipping his balls in interns' mouths. He's like, I did not dip my balls inside that woman.
I don't think he gets the powder by dipping them in anything. I think they generate.
No, exactly. That's how he gets rid of the powder. He puts it inside the mouths of
I
White
think
House
he likes
workers.
the powder. It's nice and makes it nice and smooth.
Smooth powder? Tasty powder. Is it sweet? That's the question.
No, chalky.
Oof. I really like bonbons. Strawberry bonbons are my favorite. Anyway,
so now I feel like we're giving far too much attention. Now everyone's going to think I'm conservative because we're focusing the ridicule on Bill Clinton's testicles.
So
and
now we need to talk about George Bush's testicles. Well, hang on.
I don't want to. I'd like to pivot off of the.
Okay, let's step it back then. So
it seems in bad taste. What about Margaret Thatcher's testicles? No.
Well, apparently she did have very big balls in the colloquial sense of bravado and such. She just fucked everything up, really. She just swung her balls around so much. She just knocked things over. They fell into like privatization. She's like, "Whoops, my bad." With a huge hulk in testicles.
I don't know much about her what she did.
Are you aware of her nickname, Margaret Thatcher, the Milk Snatcher?
The Iron Lady, right?
No. Are you aware of the Milk Snatcher? Are you aware of that one?
That I have never once heard in my life.
Prior to her being Prime Minister, I think she's someone's going to correct me in the comment section for the exact facts, but I think she's Education Minister. And part of her time as Education Minister, she took away the state mandated milk rations for children. That were like to make sure that children could get their milk when they're at school for families that later on were out of work because she closed all the mines. Anyway, so she took that away. So her paper nickname in the papers was Margaret Thatcher, the Milk Snatcher, which I think is way better than Iron Lady, but she is remembered through history as Iron Lady. So anyway, you were telling me about pounding. You were telling me about how Americans love to pound shit.
Well, yeah, we like to pound a ton.
You pound a ton. That is a pun. A terrible one, and I resent it.
I think it's pretty good, actually, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't attack my 0/3 because I was too fucking distracted by both the smoothness of Bill Clinton's balls and the lack of smoothness on Modo's balls. Look at this.
Yeah, that is, as we might say, that is just balls. That it's
literal arse. Where is this going now? Target player draws 2 cards until the end of their next turn. Instant sorceries and planeswalker spells cost 2 less to... So are these normally like a combo commander? Is that what these are normally used for?
I've actually never played, despite them being my preview card, I've never played against them or built with them. I find the idea of planeswalkers as commander really offensive, and I find the idea of partners as commander really offensive.
Calm down, Snowflake.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Soy boy.
What?
So, are you not aware of the term soy boy?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know here.
But why do you find them offensive? I think planeswalkers should be allowed as commanders. Full stop.
Well, you're just you play stacks, so if you agree with Vince, then you're wrong.
I play stacks among many. I play many things. I am a man of many tastes. That's a mimic fan. I don't like that.
Yeah. No, I find I absolutely hate planeswalkers as commander. I absolutely hate partner, be it legendary or planeswalker. So the idea of a planeswalker commander with partner just makes me want to scream. So
it's all the things you hate in a commander.
Yes. Other than the decks you play, it's all the things I hate.
Hey, I play like land combo, Perforos, goblins. That's a deck that I'm a big fan
What do you think? I did. Speaking of stacks, I mean, I did Urza stacks as a video.
Oh,
I'm going to be building Urza stacks.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I do. It's just starting out. Please go over to it and turn this channel off and go subscribe to me. Vince is on my channel sometimes, and he actually watches his fucking mouth.
So yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
What do you mean a little bit? You don't swear on my.
The only time
we had you swearing, it was my idea. The only time we had you swearing, it was my pitch to you.
When we're filming Dice to Removal, and you say like, sometimes you'll say like the word like piss or you'll. I think you said shit once.
I won't say piss. No.
No, you definitely said shit once. Shit. I'm sure you said shit.
Nope.
What did you say the other day? That surprised me. You said something. I was like, oh my god, Brian said a naughty word. I can't remember what it was.
I might have said damn. I think I said piss. I think I used the phrase.
I think you said piss.
I don't want to piss on your parade.
Yeah, something like that. And I was like, Brian said a swear. Piss. Do we start overrunning people? Do we cast Guardian Project and cast Immaculate Magistrate? Do we?
Let's see. What are we at here in mana? We could also
3, 4, 5, 6. We have 9 mana available if we tap our quick. Also, we can draw cards off of each elf we play. So I think we need to dig deep into our deck.
Yeah. Let's go. So
Guardian Project first.
Guardian Project.
Draw cards.
Yeah. And let's start digging.
And hopefully we hit some 1-drop elves.
Right.
I think we have to attack. Well, if we attack with 7 creatures at once, we just trigger this immediately, don't we? Anyway, so.
Bingo. So I would actually my call here is start making mana and start digging. We cast the Magistrate. We're gonna draw.
If we survive till next turn, we should have a very good turn. Yeah, because we can make a lot of mana. And every elf we play, as long as we hit low casting. So
I would pay the 1 to get a double draw here personally. 100%, I think that's 100%. Better.
So people at home that don't know, Heraldry Druid has an ability that doesn't require her to tap. It's just tap 3 other untapped elves. So with the draw from Guardian Project and Lifecrafter's Beastry, in theory, if we hit low costing elves, like 1 and 2 drops, we can play out 3 more elves, tap them for 3 more mana, and play more elves. So we should be able to go off in theory. We're like kind of.
I'm starting to feel bad about all the talk about presidential balls. Like that might have been too much. I'm starting to feel like maybe that's not fair. Like because if you're a fan of either candidate, now you're thinking about their balls in a negative way, and I didn't want to do that to anybody.
I don't think there was
Democrat.
There was no negativity there. You talked about Bill's balls. You said they were soft. You made me think of
I said they generated their own baby powder. That doesn't seem like a positive.
I mean, it depends how you look at it.
I definitely didn't describe Trump's balls in a positive light. I said they were shriveled and discolored.
It depends. If someone bought me a packet of prunes, right, and they weren't shriveled, I'm like, these aren't even prunes. Do you see what I mean? Sometimes you
would send them back. Thing. You would be like, that is unacceptable.
I want my balls to be more shriveled than that, I'd say. Interestingly, they can turn their mimic. They can turn this servo into a mimic vat. That is weird.
Yeah, we got to land.
Oh yeah, we can use this next turn.
You realize we have the Harbinger will make red mana. We could have done that at any point, right?
Yeah, no, I just forgot we had a commander, if I'm completely honest.
You're just sitting here playing Legacy Elves.
Yeah, I just want to like one-shot someone. Like, none of this nickel and diming, none of this ground and pound or whatever it is.
We're getting there. We're definitely starting to get a nice presence.
We have an overrun on board. We have this that means just a couple more creatures.
Yeah.
Our Surak Dragonclaw opponent has cast their 5th Morph creature. This is impressive. This must be Morph Tribal, right?
It's Morphin time, yeah.
Can you imagine if they only had 5 Morphs in the entire deck and they just happened to have drawn them for this video?
It can happen.
Wow, they wouldn't be playing this, would they?
No.
That is a limited build around rare if ever I've seen one.
Yeah, but that's the fun thing about commanders, that you can do that. That some of those total jank, it can actually be wild, out of control cards. You know.
Okay, these morphs now have trample.
All right. Think he's going to come after us or come after Dronbo? Dronbo seems more scary.
Yeah, I mean elves. I think paint a bit of a target anyway because they have that reputation.
Well earned.
Yes.
Well earned.
Okay. The Morphic players
why do you keep fiddling with the damn interface? It's very distracting.
I've had 2 cups of coffee today. Perhaps it's that.
You got ADD or something? I have ADD. Come on.
I generally think I need to be checked for that sort of stuff. Like I shake my legs a lot. I have when I was at college, some of my tutors and lecturers thought that I needed to be tested for some of this stuff because of some of the idiosyncrasies with how I'd spell things. Like when I'm writing by hand, I will just start to miss out the middle letters of words and stuff. So they weren't sure if it's dyslexia or something from ADHD. And you might have noticed I'm quite a loud and erratic person. So I don't know if that. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, Without caffeine, I
don't
find it
think
hard to
you're
focus.
erratic. I wouldn't even say you're loud. You're passionate. You're energetic. You're just fiddling with the fucking interfaces.
No, I'm looking at cards, Brian. And now, if you pay attention, these servos have trample. Shit.
Yeah. Oh shit. I'm real scared now.
Oh, they're making our look. They don't want to get overrun. Oh, fair enough. Fucking fine, whatever. What's the ultimate do? Target player gets an emblem with whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose into. Yeah, boring. Whatever. We need to make more mana, Brian. I'm not. My thirst is not quenched yet. I need more. This is a game where no one's really attacking. I'm just trying to like. It's like real battlecruiser build a fort magic, isn't it?
At this point, every time we cast an elf, we can draw 2 cards by paying 1 green, which is pretty sweet.
Have a scry. We've got a land in hand, so we really just want mana, accelerants, or card advantage. We don't want that.
No, we don't. We got our root band. Ooh, doggy.
Okay, we're playing. We're playing Legacy Elves. We're playing Legacy Elves. Right, let's go. Let's get an untapped.
Let's do it.
And it's basic, isn't it? Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Cradle.
Okay.
Do it, baby.
So we're definitely playing Cradle.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Are we playing Radha at all? Because doesn't Radha generate the same?
She's an
mana?
elf.
Yeah. So when we attack with her, we get green or red for each creature attacking, right? So if
right.
they got 6/6, and we can't really attack without losing creatures, can we? Okay. Let's play Far Elven Elf then.
Yeah. Don't tap the cradle until you have to.
Yeah, we're going to tap it as our last resort. We want to pay for this, don't we?
Draw, because we might be drawing lots of elves.
Yes. So we're going to pay green on the Lifecrafter's Bestiary.
Bestiary.
Outpost Siege. That seems good earlier, not so good. Let's go get a forest. Yes. Oh, it gets basic land. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's get a mountain. So we have a red source. Other than this root bound crack in hand, obviously the Harbinger, just in case there's a wrath or something. Then we draw another forest. Okay, so we're running thin on elves. I guess we're going to have to
bring Radha in. She's an elf. Bring her in.
Let's go green. So let's tap Heritage Druid, Farhaven Elf, and this crappy 0/3.
And then remember, we can get red from the Harbinger.
Yep, that's it. And then what the thing is as well, she's got haste, and we can attack with her and put a load of counters on her from this as well.
Yeah, tap a green. Let's get double draw here.
We don't have green unless we cast Gaia's Cradle. We can Ghost Quarter ourselves. Yeah, I'm
Ghost Quarter the Wirewood Lodge.
Oh, it's not letting me. Is there something in play stopping
That's
that?
weird.
That's very weird. Oh, because we're in the middle of resolving an ability, that's why.
I don't know. Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Or when she lands we get 6. But then we might not
Yeah,
hit
do
another
it.
creature.
We don't have anything to cast with the mana anyway. I'd rather draw.
Yeah, okay. And we drew Paradise Druid. Cool.
Good. See?
She lands. We draw another card. Hopefully a 1-drop elf. Come on. Some 1-drops would be real tasty. Are there any things that untap lands in this deck? Like, there's one of the Nisses does it, for example.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I'm just a Gaia's Cradle Degenerate. I love.
There we go.
cards.
Look at this. We can drop
good.
both of those. And it, yeah.
And it makes more mana as well.
Yep. We can also, we'll have 3 elves to tap for 3 mana too. I mean, we've got plenty of crap here.
Do we pay for this one, or do we play the Paradise Druid and tap all 3 of those to...
I
guess
we can pay for it, and then we can still, yeah.
So we
Get that
drew
card
Green
draw,
Sun
baby.
Zenith.
Ooh, we got the Green Sun Zenith. You're going to be up here soon.
Yeah, I know. I fly over to see you and do GP Seattle, etc. What am I doing? In about a week.
Yeah, that's exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
We're planning all this work. We're probably just going to get drunk and do nothing.
No, we must film that podcast.
At least one dice turn. I want to film like 4.
So do we want
Get that
counters or
Paradise,
something? Or do we want to? Because this can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
no. Do that last. But you still have a green mana floating. Do green and the Paradise Druid in.
Oh yeah, we've got these lands down here. I forgot about these.
Yeah.
Oh, untap target elf. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you untap?
Well,
we don't have Priest of Titania out.
We don't have any of those. Let's do this first.
Yeah. You can tap 3 for 3 green, you know.
Yeah, I think we want a Green Suns for... There's no Crater Hoof or anything in here, is there?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, there is a Crater Hoof in here. Oh, boy.
Oh, well, let's just hoof it.
We don't have the mana for this turn.
Hoof them out?
Next turn we can.
Yeah. Right now our opponents are just, like, cursing us.
Well, what'll happen is we're going to get killed next turn. Like, on the next rotation around the table. That's what's going to happen. What does this draw us? Court of Calling.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
We can convoke that this turn if you want.
I mean, everything convokes anyway, technically, because of Heritage Druid, right? Like, everything makes green mana.
In a sense, yeah.
So we want to...
That's a way of
let's
looking at
make
it.
3 green. And then... Green Suns for Priest of Tide. No, we want the Green Suns next turn for the Crater Hoof.
Yeah, you can Court of Calling for Priest of Titania if you want. Do we have Priest of Titania? We have Priest in here, right?
Yeah, we do. But at the same time, I kind of want to make Radha really big.
Yeah.
And well, they've got so many chump blockers, it doesn't do anything, does it? But do we just die to them attacking us next turn? That's the thing.
Go get well, I mean, it wouldn't have haste. I was gonna say like a Well-Wisher for some life gain.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I've looked at the list and like everything needs haste is the problem.
Yeah.
So we're convoking for 2, and then we've got options here of Priest of Titania is probably the best one.
Oh, oh yeah, Priest of Titania. I was gonna say Eldamri because they have forests. The Morpher has forests.
That
and
definitely
so that gives all elves forest walk. That means unblockable.
But Shroud means we can't activate our targeted one. But that also means...
That's right.
That's going to be a bit of a target as well. They're going to go out of their way to kill us, aren't they?
Crater Hoof doesn't target, does it?
No. And Crater Hoof means we don't need Forest Walk either because it's so much trample. I think we just get Priest of Titania.
Yeah, let's do the Priest of Titania.
And then we're going to draw a card.
Sweet.
Cool. Okay, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a nice turn. I mean, we technically haven't taken damage yet, so I mean...
We can also block with Immaculate Magistrate and then tap the target itself to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 counters on.
It seems unlikely that they're going to do us 20 damage.
Yeah.
I mean, 40 damage.
Or 20 damage apiece. But we got a 12-12 blocker at least. Next turn, I guess getting Crater Hoof is too easy. It's like too simple, isn't it? That's the thing.
Who cares? I like to win.
That is true. Winning doesn't mean the game ends, which is nice.
Yeah. Who cares? I like to win.
Have you been
this is a lot easier. This is a lot easier than Dice. Let's just do this from now on.
Well, that's the thing. We should probably be... Because, so for people watching at home, me and Brian are currently, like, we're working on trying to make Dice Removal more conversational, aren't we? But it's difficult with being the wall of, whatever it is, 20,000 miles or whatever, and the internet. So yeah, this is interesting that we're doing this, and it is being quite conversational. But we also have a game in front of us, and
yeah, I wonder why. Is it that we're not really talking about anything important other than the texture and consistency of Bill Clinton and Donald Trump's testicles?
Please comment below if you would like an episode of Dice Removal about Bill Clinton's balls.
Well, no. Please comment below on... We've already talked about Bill Clinton's balls and Donald Trump's balls. Please comment below on other presidents whose balls you would like us to cover.
Not just look. Keep your Anglo-centric sort of post-colonialism to yourself, all right? Not just presidents of the United States. Any political figure you want.
Fuck colonialists. Fuck the king. Fuck King George.
You are. You're the new colonials. You're the ones that go out there and steal the oil and... I'd said there would be no more politics.
I learned it from you, Dad. Look,
don't. That wasn't me. All right. I wouldn't.
But that's me. I'm stealing oil.
I can imagine you strolling into like a developing country and be like, "Give me your oil."
And bitches. Stealing oil. Yeah, that's right. I personally am doing.
Literally picture the Brian from Tolarian Community siphoning oil out of a petrol tank with like a little pipe, like.
Right. Is this like, I just really feel like this is such offensive talk that we're giving. I feel really like people are going to say this was really offensive, like really unacceptable, making light of presidential testicles and stealing oil, or as you call it, petrol from developing nations.
Well, I mean,
it seems risque. It just seems this is maybe the most risque banter I've ever had.
Well, I guess I bring out the worst and or inverted commas best in people, I guess. You're the one that brought up balls, weren't you? I think. Oh no, you said you said you know the balls on him.
I was the one who tried to be fair politically by shifting from Donald Trump's balls to Bill Clinton's, because I do feel that that way everybody's equally
exactly,
upset with
and I
me.
think that was an admirable thing to do, and I yeah. What does this do? That's the thing with EDH and Chill. You're not even here for the gameplay necessarily. That's part of it.
No, I want to hoof these guys out next turn. There it is.
If we don't die here, I'm pretty sure they all die.
There it is.
That said, they might have counter magic. That also said, if they counter our Green Suns, we just Praetor's cancel it back to hand and go again.
Their lands are fairly tapped.
No, this person here.
Yeah, but they
need to have two counter spells. They need to have two counter spells because I think we can Green Suns once, fail, Praetor's cancel it back to hand and cast it again. I think we're okay.
We do have quite a lot of mana with that Priest of Titania.
1, 2,
Don't
3,
forget
4, 5, 6, 7,
during their
8,
end step
10.
to Immaculate Magistrate if you have to.
Yes. I need to turn off 10. We have 20 mana from Gaia's Cradle and the Priest of Titania alone. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 mana we have next turn. It's alright, isn't it? It's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm actually, like, honestly, I'm excited to see how our next turn goes. I'm into
it might be very
game.
simple, just casting your Green Suns and killing them. But I mean, sometimes, an elf's got to do what an elf's got to do,
Yeah, and that's Ride a Crater Hoof Behemoth.
Crater Behemoth is one of my favourite creatures of all time. It's up there for my top 5 green creatures.
Yeah.
What's your favourite green creature, Brian? I mean, there's a lot of them.
Green creature, there are a lot of them. I like the original Omnath quite a lot.
Yeah, it's a very cool design.
Do you mean mono green?
Yeah, let's stick to mono green.
Do you mean, obviously there's nostalgia favorite, straight up Llanowar Elf,
Sure. I mean, that's a very good pick. Llanowar Elves or Birds of Paradise is a pretty high pick for, like, best green. Or, like, in terms of, not just in terms of power level, but
definitely I'd describe those as fan favorites,
Yeah, and I did say favorite.
I'm definitely a big fan of when I was in high school. I loved Force of Nature. Obviously, no good now, but boy, in high school that was my favorite card in the world.
I recently
Force of Nature.
I saw like a review of a set that someone had, like, screenshot and put on Reddit or Twitter or whatever. Oh, that's what does this do? Oh, they got an emblem. Cool. Anyway, I saw the thing where, like, Verdant Force was reviewed as the greatest and most powerful, like, green fatty ever. And I was like, wow, that's not the case anymore, is it?
Yeah. I like Court of Calling a lot.
That's not a creature, though. That's not a creature, that's a spell.
Oh, you wanted creature specific?
I think my 3, I don't know how to order them, are Crater of Behemoth, because it's like the best green finisher. Eternal Witness, because it's just so good, right? Eternal Witness, you can flicker it, you can reanimate it, I love Eternal Witness. And Tireless Tracker. Tireless Tracker is a bit of a new addition, obviously, but Tireless Tracker is so good.
I'm going to, like, I always have such trouble with favorites. I'm going to stick with Llanowar Elf.
I mean, that's a solid pick.
Like, it's just like, it's not about it being a finisher or overpowered. It's about it being a classic.
Yeah, sure.
I wish Llanowar Elf was in every core set, period.
I mean, they might be going to that now.
I doubt it.
Are you ready? Right. Let's rev up the engine.
We didn't even take 1 point of damage. Let's do it.
No one wants to attack. Do we want another land? Probably.
No, we've got plenty of lands in hand.
We have got Forest in hand, to be fair. Hellkite Charger.
Whoa. Yeah.
Okay.
Flying Haste. Whenever. Hang on. I want to read it. Whenever. You may pay 7 if you do untap all attacking creatures after the. There is an additional comment phase. Do you want to win with this? We can kill them both.
The other great thing about this is that it untaps from your mana dorks, so you can actually, like, make more mana as well. It's really dumb.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably do Hellkite Charger and green suns for the
Actually,
Clear Hoof.
well, we've got infinite combat steps now.
Yeah.
That seems pretty strong. Okay. Right.
Drop the...
They're going to counter something. They've got 2 mana up, so we need to cast... What do we want them to counter first?
The Charger, maybe.
Yeah, let's cast the... Well, Charger costs a lot of red mana. We don't have a lot of red to play with. So I think we have to cast a green spell.
Well, that's why you should drop the Rootbound Crag, genius.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
You're just going to do that Green Suns, aren't you? You're just doing the Green Suns.
I'm green something for Crater Hoof. See if they scoop.
All right.
Well, you don't want to get Crater Hoof then, is that right?
No, get it. Do it. We got Praetor's Council. Do it.
They're going to counter this. X is going to be... This one, if they have counter magic, this will be countered.
Yes.
Because this is not... Oh, they don't have counter magic. I guess we just get to go wild then. Okay, cool.
All right, let's get wild.
Where is this big old boy?
There it is. 4th from the top.
There we go. Hoof, there it is.
Hoof, there it is.
There's going to be some shitty comments because I play a lot of Hoof. In Cube, I almost exclusively draft green.
This is how you win.
Right, so that's the first step. Give us one moment. There is more. Okay, so everything's a 12-12.
Right.
Bigger. So now we want to go a bit crazier, right? So we want to go like Derogatory Speaker. And then we're going to pay that. Okay. Say yes. What if they have Fog?
No, in blue-red.
Yeah? Is there not a blue Fog? I feel like there should be a blue Fog. You can't Cyclonic Rift or anything,
I don't believe that there's a blue Fog.
Okay. Well, we don't have the mana for the Charger, is the issue, don't we?
No.
Well, we do to play it, and when we attack, we get loads of mana as well. But I kind of want to play this in case our board gets bounced. Otherwise, why haven't they scooped? Why haven't they scooped yet? I feel like something's up.
We have the mana to cast the Charger, but not pay the extra double red.
Yeah.
But let's just cast, just attack, just win.
Okay.
It's time to win.
We cast this first.
Why?
Because then if they bounce anything, they get killed as well. It's safety,
okay.
Brian. It's safety. Choose which mode is it? Dragons. Is it? Yeah, whenever a creature leaves. Yeah, dragons. And then we cast this.
I mean, what they might have is a Cyclonic Rift.
But they don't have the mana for it, I don't think, unless they've got a cost reduction effect that I've missed.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Elf.
Good choice, Vince.
Thanks, buddy. And then we're going to go red. Oh, I just tapped my red land, didn't I, for the Outpost Siege? Oh, untap this. Red. Cast Hellguide Charger. And now we do get the mana from Radha, so we actually do get... Oh, we get to draw a card off this as well.
Yeah, we will get the mana from Radha, so let's do it. This is pretty epic. I'm excited. Experimental Frenzy.
The deck has done pretty well so far, hasn't it? Okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
What do we draw off this? Heroic Intervention? Wow, okay, we're safe.
Yes.
Okay.
Just keep mana open for that.
I'm going to put some +1/+1 counters on this. That's now 27/27. Okay.
So we can basically kill them both this turn.
But I'm going to attack one at a time to use the extra combat step, right?
Right, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough. 9. Yeah, cool. Look at this.
This is glorious.
How big are they going to be? We should get a nice big minus number up here. That's one of the great things playing on.
It's not the size that matters, Vince. It's how you use it. And how you use it is very fidgety.
That's what they all say until they get pounded. Okay, so we have a load of Ascension triggers. And then...
Right,
I've stacked them the wrong way round!
You dummy.
Shit. That means this player doesn't die. Oh no. This is the one thing we did not want to happen. Shit. Shit. Brian, what do I do?
You don't have any choice. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, fuck.
There's nothing you can do.
Okay, we've got a lot of mana. We're definitely killing one of them.
Yep, and you attacked the wrong one, I think.
Yes, I completely agree. Oh, fuck. It was like nothing could go wrong. And then it went wrong.
We have heroic intervention to protect ourselves from...
That is true. But if they make infinite creatures like Kiki-Jiki combo or something, then we don't get...
With the mana that we have, you experimental frenzy.
Yes.
And then see what happens.
Hopefully we just go off a bit further.
Is this person attempting to, like, do things? I don't understand.
Well, actually, we have no idea what these morphs are, do we? So they might just all flip upside down, discard a card, prevent all damage or some nonsense, right?
Maybe.
Okay. 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 Okay, they're at minus 125.
Yep.
I do feel like, yes, that was overkill and we could have killed them both. But I thought we were going to get another combat step. I didn't realise the... okay.
Cast Experimental Frenzy. Let's see what we got. Now destroy Experimental Frenzy because we need to be able to protect ourselves with heroic.
Yes, you are right. Or do we not destroy it? Do we just turn it into a forest?
No.
No. We can't do that because it's in our hand. Okay. Anyway.
All right, they get one more turn.
And then there were two.
I'm gonna just keep that heroic intervention on the handy. Keep it on the handy.
I wasn't looking for 5 minutes. Where
this goes in a video. Tell my wife I love her.
Someone else who's just Badger is actually one of my patrons. Who's just spectating. Sorry, I messed up. I stacked.
But I'll kill you next turn.
When I said I'd kill you last, I lied. That's a quote from a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I assume you haven't seen it.
From a what movie?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was also known for being the
I saw Kindergarten Cop.
What a film! Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers. Who is your daddy and what does he do? That movie is great. I mean, it's no True Lies, but okay. Are we gonna die? Because every spell they cast is doubled.
Yeah, but we can protect everything.
Yeah, but our face. Oh no, we get hexproof, so actually burn spells don't work. Do that. Basically, we've won the moral victory. I can't believe I stacked those the wrong way around. I can't believe how many non-elves we've drawn as well. Because we've got all these effects.
So what do you think of this deck? This is pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I like it. Like I said, I think we've drawn a lot of non-elves randomly, but maybe that's just...
But we still got... But that was like part of the fun. We got to do a lot of...
Yeah, sure. And it might be anecdotal for this as well.
I mean, if you hadn't screwed things up, we'd have won.
We have won. The winning is the friends we made along the way.
Both of our former opponents hate our guts.
No, one of them's a fan. It was his wife today.
Oh.
What was his name again? Let's just make sure.
Dranbo.
Dranbo's wife? I love you. Right of replication? Oh, boy. Oh, no. That's not on Craterhoof, is it? It is on Craterhoof. Okay. They're going to make...
Is it targeting?
It is. And they're copying it.
So stop it.
But they're copying it. So... They get
so it's
two...
not targeting.
No, they get one copy, then they get another copy, and then they get another copy, they get another copy.
No, but...
So if we do this now and they don't have a counter magic, I think it stops it. Because they're going to make 20 Craterhoof behemoths. Okay. I think that worked, right? This is hexproof now, so this will fizzle, right?
Maybe. If you did it right. Which we've established previously you can't.
I'm going to F6 now and see what our fate is.
Press F to pay respect.
I don't think they're going to have to. I think we got it. Yes, they're having to copy their own stuff. Nailed it!
Yep.
Nailed Heroic intervention. I've never cast that card and have it be good. Ever. That's the first time it's ever actually been good. That was the best heroic intervention I've ever cast. I mean, our opponent's about to have so much fun. They're gonna make like how many does this make? 5 copies. Copied again. That's 10 copies. Expansion 20 copies. Another one. Yeah, 20 copies of Crit Huff. But not today, Satan. Not today. Some might say that was a heroic intervention. The card name even makes sense. Fuck Hexproof. Oh, that's funny.
I love that you have your swear filter on. How's that work?
I don't even know how you turn it off. Can I turn it off?
No.
Card size? Oh, is this going to crash mode? Oh, what?
What are you doing? Why did you...
It's like a card game for ants, Brian. Oh my goodness. Oh god, I can't get the cards to go back to a normal size, Brian.
Auto size cards. Just click on the top auto size cards there. There you go.
It's like you do know how to use. Okay, we're getting attacked for some
I know how to stack triggers.
The words cut me like a knife, sir.
Good.
Okay, we're on 24. We're gonna get to untap. Scribe 1.
Yeah, I mean,
Put on the bottom.
I feel like that's game.
You never know. You never know. I'm going to Song of Dryad something before we attack. I'm going to take... Oh, they've got no blue mana. Huh. Okay.
They do have a blue mana. No, they don't. They can't use the Cascade Bluffs for that. They don't have a red or a blue.
No, they don't. So we might as well draw some cards before we win, right?
Yeah, do it.
What does that do?
Ooh, Finale of Devastation, baby.
Oh, that pumps our team again, doesn't it?
Finale of Devastation turns what we tutor for into a Crater Hoof if we want.
Indeed.
And we have enough mana, so yes. So yeah, let's Finale, baby.
Goodbye, Mukvat. We hardly knew you. Yes. Okay. And then we're gonna Fierce Empath before we finale.
Sure.
Drawing 3 cards per elf cast.
Pretty sweet.
It's pretty good. Yes. Yes. Right. Then we get to go search up something. What do we want off of Fierce Empath? We've already got the Crater. What is this? Regal Force? Does it... Yeah, sure. We're going to draw like half our deck.
Well, be careful there. Wait, why are you tapping the Priest and not the Gaia's Cradle?
Because they're both the same, aren't they?
Right, so why not keep the creature untapped because we want to swing with everything?
Oh, but the Cradle makes more mana because the Hellkite Charger. Ah. So how many cards do we draw here? A lot, right?
Yeah, like, be careful. Don't deck yourself.
I'm always careful.
Yeah.
I've got a license for this deck. Beast Whisperer. Guardian Project. Trigger. Regal Force trigger. Resolve it. Draw some cards. We have 41 cards left in our library. We're fine. We're fine. What do all these things do? This gives elves +1/+1, so we have to play that.
We got our Green Sun Zenith pack, but no, Finale of Devastation. We want to max out Finale of Devastation.
I'm just going to play this last Lord then. Is that a Lord? Oh, that's a Lord as well. We have to play all the Lords.
Oh, Lord.
Lordy, lordy.
I'm over 40.
Are you?
Well, I'm technically, yes.
I'm only 21.
Lordy, I'm over 40.
And then... I guess... we just finale for the wit. Well, no, we need to play this Lord as well.
No, alright.
Stop, Brian!
Finale!
Untap target elf.
Sweet.
Make some more green.
Alright.
Cards.
Lordy.
31 mana in pool.
Yeah.
Storm
right.
count is something. Modo's... maybe it's because I've had Modo on all day. It might be that that's going so slow. It might not be the new update. Maybe I can't blame that. Yes. Okay, yes. Right. Anything else that makes our eyes bigger? What does this do? Finale does...
Hurry before they scoop. They're being patient because they're a fan. Anyone else would have scooped by...
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, right. Last one then.
Here we go. Do it. I've never finale'd before on Max.
Oh, hang on. We can make. Wait. There's a little bit more.
Sweet.
Make.
What?
Tap 3 more elves. These ones are summon tick, aren't they?
No. Come on.
They are. There we go.
Oh my god. Overkill.
There's no such thing as overkill, Brian. We need 5 mana on our pool afterwards. Search. Let's just get this Fauna Shaman. Just for brevity's sake.
Yes.
32. And then we're going to go Overrun.
Woo! Look at this.
Okay, now I need to set the triggers correctly in case something goes horribly wrong. And not attack Saheeli. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, I've done it wrong again. Hang on. No, first on, last off, right?
Yes, it is first on, last off.
So I have done it wrong. How can I charge it?
Joking?
Well, I just clicked the first one on the right-hand side, you know? It's how we read books in the West. Wait, that's not actually how we read books in the West. That's dumb. Yes. Always yes. Come on. Always yes. Come on. Always yes. Always yes? Come on, Modo.
Always yes.
Come on, Modo! You old bag of bones. There we go.
And you once again screwed up the triggers.
I did.
Unreal.
But we have 15 mana afterwards to redevelop our board after combat.
Oh, okay, good. There'll definitely be an after combat.
You never know what the opponent's got. They could have...
Fog.
Yes.
Set for colorless.
Right, let's see how much damage we did. I still think we could have maxed that damage out a bit better. We probably could have drawn more of our deck. Gigi, just going to style on me like that. He might draw his deck play to your outs. And then we click OK. And we hit them for 492 damage.
There we go.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
First outwing. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. How do you feel that went, Brian?
I think it went very well.
Is that it? Is that how you describe it? Just.
Yeah. I mean, I think it went great. I think this is a great deck. This is how I like to play my decks. I think this is more fun than Stacks by a lot.
But we were just doing exactly. We were just doing exactly what Stacks does anyway, which is just play with itself and stop other people from having fun.
No, we didn't stop anybody from having fun. What did we do that stopped people from doing things?
We murdered them.
Oh.
In cold blood. To be honest, we probably would have had a harder time if one of our opponents didn't disc immediately because they had a bad hand. And then it seemed like all 3 players at the table just wanted to do their own thing. No one was really interacting, which sometimes that's what happens in EDH, right? That's sometimes what happens in EDH. Well, thanks for coming on, Brian. I enjoyed myself.
Thanks for having me.
We talked about presidential balls. We played elf ball. It was just a lot of balls, really. I think balls was
the thing. And next week on Dies to Removal, covering President Taft's balls, like bowling balls. His were. Ooh.
We can talk about fictional characters' balls in the Magic Universe. That's probably more apt, right? Teferi's balls. I reckon Teferi's balls are very young looking because he uses time magic to keep his testes and penis at peak performance.
And with that.
And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. If you want to check out more content like this, there'll be a playlist for EDH and Chill here where I speak to other members of the community as well. If you want to check out myself and Brian together again with a little bit less swearing, a little bit less ball talk, we do a podcast. Significantly less. We do a podcast called Dies to Removal, which I'll also link to an episode in the end cards now as well. Brian, where can they find you, my friend, if they don't know you already?
Tolarian Community College on YouTube. I'll have deck tech on this commander deck. Maybe I'll try and time it for this video up or not too long after. So yeah, check me out at Tolarian Community College on YouTube. Perfect. Thanks for coming on, and don't forget, guys, like the video down below. That helps out more than you ever know. Drop us a comment, let us know what you thought of the episode, the conversation, the topics we talked about, the deck itself, the game, the balls. Let us know. And until next time, ta-ta for now.